everything you need and have ever needed to be happy. You've always had. It's inside of you. For 47 years, I thought happiness came from making a ton of money. Cars, luxury cars, bought a 42-foot boat. Women, after my second divorce, I thought, well, women will bring me happiness. I'm just going to date a bunch of women. No, none of that. None of that will ever bring you happiness. And I know the naysayers are going to be there like, well, you've got money and you wouldn't say that if you didn't have money. And you can say that, but you can look at the Princes and the Michael Jacksons of the world and the Kurt Cobains and all the people that had so much money. And look where they are. They took their life. Look at Matt Perry from Friends. He's dead. Money didn't do him any good. So if you're searching for happiness outside of yourself, guess what? You're never going to find it. You're going to search forever. You don't need to go get the promotion. You don't need to go find that lady. You don't need to take that trip. You don't need to fill in the blank, lose 20 pounds. You just need to realize that you are enough the way you are. And if you don't think you're enough, what's keeping you from feeling enough are those childhood stories I talked about a couple of years ago. And it's not your fault. Your brain is just stuck as a 6-year-old and doesn't know any different because that's what your subconscious mind does. Think about this. You're 8 years old. You shake a bush. The lion bites your arm. Do you want to forget about that when you're 60 years old? No. So what does the brain do? It keeps you in that whatever age I said when you shook the bush, 8 years old. So you're 8 years old forever until you do the work and you separate yourself and you say, you know what? I'm no longer that child. We, for the most part, are a society, a human race that are 6-year-olds walking around in adult bodies. When you're fighting with your spouse, guess what? When I used to do this, I used to hurl insults and she'd hurl insults back at me. Do you know who was really arguing? It was 2 6-year-olds. That was it. 2 hurt 6-year-olds that were afraid that their love was going to be taken from them. Because aren't we all, at the end of the day, just souls searching for love? It may sound woo-woo, but it is. It's the truth. So everything that you need to be happy is inside of you right now, right this very second. You may have some thoughts that are clouding it, that are protecting you, but it's there. You don't need 100 therapy sessions. You don't need anti-depression drugs, anti-anxiety drugs. You don't need booze. You don't need weed. You don't need more sex. You don't need more shopping. Everything you ever need to be happy is inside you right now. Imagine that. It's the truth. I tell you, 47 years, I searched for happiness outside of myself. Nothing outside of yourself can bring you happiness.